I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No. I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. He was telling me, you know, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, well, who's the white guy? I'm digging this Jimmy Iovine. Mm-hmm. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But that's his guy.
Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff. Like, I'm not looking, I go, oh, that should be homie. So he imaged himself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So
this.
now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, their heartbreak, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
The top names in the rap industry are at it once more, and this time, it's getting serious.
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things, South Park, that popped up with the devil, talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one, you know what I'm saying? So, that was on, was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South Yeah, South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that, so, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop, the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, is one of the greatest tragedies of our time.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce, right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys.
50 Cent is known for speaking his mind, and this time, he's targeting Jay-Z. Not for the usual reasons. Surprisingly, he's shown support for the troubled rap mogul Diddy, and has called out those who haven't backed him during this tough time, including Jay-Z. 50 hasn't held back, taking direct shots at one of the biggest figures in rap. Here's what happened.
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some sucker shit, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. You know, 50, come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand? Just talk shit, want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, yeah, we probably have a crazy reaction to that.
The recent Homeland Security raids on rapper and hip-hop mogul P. Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles have rocked the entertainment world, raising numerous unanswered questions. With Diddy notably absent during the raids and reports of his private jet leaving the country, speculation surrounding his potential involvement in serious crimes has reached a boiling point.
And for more on this, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how it was executed and the force that they used, they immediately tried to detain any individuals that are inside of the home, and that's to just make sure they, one, identify who they are, but number two, and primarily the reason is for their own safety, the safety of the individual, as well as the safety of law enforcement. Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant. But a sign this shows me is that they had information that it's possible that the individuals that are inside of that house could be armed.
While many hesitate to speak out against Diddy due to his status and influence, others, such as comedian Cat Williams and rapper 50 Cent, have been outspoken in their criticism. Interview 5. 50 Cent has long been vocal in his criticisms of Diddy, alleging criminal activities and making bold accusations that have turned heads over the years. With the recent raids and Diddy's sudden disappearance, conspiracy theories have gained traction, especially with the mysterious circumstances surrounding the situation. While some dismiss these theories as speculation, there are undeniable signs that Diddy may be facing serious legal issues. As Diddy remains out of the public eye, 50 Cent has shifted his attention to another major figure in the hip-hop world, Jay-Z. With his massive social media following, 50 took to Instagram to question Jay-Z's whereabouts, further fueling the buzz surrounding the music industry. In one post, 50 shared a missing persons image of Jay-Z, captioning it humorously, "Anybody seen Jay? Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone." This provocative post only adds to the growing tension, as 50's public call-outs often point to deeper legal troubles for those he targets. While some may see 50 Cent's actions as trolling, there is a mounting sense within the entertainment industry that these behaviors shouldn't be ignored. Alongside comedian Cat Williams, 50 has become one of the most outspoken critics of alleged illegal activities in the industry, showing no fear in challenging even the most influential figures, including Diddy. Even Diddy's former associates seem to recognize the seriousness of the situation.
You start believing your own bullshit, and them two individuals together, man. You know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he stood up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Chaz's party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that.
He has also revealed Jay-Z's involvement in the situation, further intensifying the speculation and scrutiny surrounding the entire matter.
Because it was Dame Dash, it was Irv Gotti, it was Jay Prince, and Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? So now, everybody wanna know who's this and who's that, and wanna go back and say, yo, how do you know? It came from the horse's mouth. He said he got all the paperwork to prove it. Kirk Burrows said it plenty of times, but nobody won't sit down with him. I mean, like, you won't get none of these, these radio stations and all this stuff like that to sit down with him. He said, I got the paperwork. He got files from the from the DEA and the FBI, all that stuff like that. He got plenty of paperwork behind this whole stuff. But people want to get on here and say, yo, because they not privy to the information, you understand, directly from the people who was involved, and you get a person like me that don't give a damn, and I repeat it and tell it, oh, dude capping, dude looking for attention. No, it happened. Now other people coming out talking about it, they're putting Jay-Z was a part of it.
Despite the growing public scrutiny, Jay-Z has stayed quiet, fueling even more speculation about the truth behind the ongoing rumors. As the drama continues to unfold, one thing is evident. The world of hip-hop remains as unpredictable and scandalous as ever, with no shortage of intrigue to keep fans and the media on edge. In the midst of the ongoing rivalry, 50 Cent has once again aimed his sights at Jay-Z, this time with accusations that are bound to stir up even more gossip. While their feud is well known, the latest twist in the saga involves a shocking claim about Jay-Z's alleged connections with Diddy. During a candid interview on Lil Wayne's Young Money Radio in 2020, 50 Cent made pointed comments about Jay-Z, questioning his moral compass. He highlighted the irony of Jay-Z advocating for prison reform while still being linked to figures like Rick Ross and working under the management of someone with a controversial past.
Look, if you said to me, I'm not even going to say who I'm talking about, right?
Please don't.
I'm just going to say, if you represent prison reform, how did you sign to a correctional officer and you're managed by a snitch? Help me with this, man. I'm like, look, there's no, I just look at certain shit and I go, wait, how did that, because, okay, let's not say, it's tough to say official. Right? When we look at things, you gotta say, there's a lot going on, and And again, to make it, let's just make it, man. Let's just, and the journey, let's say success is for your life to be the way you want your life to be. And who the fuck knows exactly what they want?
The focus of 50 Cent's criticism has shifted to Desiree Perez, the CEO of Roc Nation, due to her troubled past. Reports suggest that Perez has a history with the DEA and was arrested for cocaine possession. Despite this, she rose to lead Roc Nation, which has sparked backlash, especially from figures like 50 Cent. Things became more complicated when Perez's name appeared on President Trump's 2021 list of pardons and commutations, alongside her husband, Juan Perez. The pardon, which referred to her involvement in a narcotics conspiracy, has raised further questions about her redemption and the circumstances surrounding her past.
Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. She got arrested in 1994 for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman. Struck a deal with the feds, wore a hidden wire to record meetings with major cocaine traffickers, broke up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. She got pardoned? She got pardoned.
Did they give her federal protection too?
I don't think so.
I would have told them that come with it. Don't think the shit come with it. You just gonna pardon her and don't.
This happened in the 90s.
You gonna let her out of jail to get smoked?
This happened back in the 90s. So I think whoever she told on is probably dead or in jail. Then again, them Colombians.
That shit don't never stop like that. You gonna pop up motherfucking top.
Well, and then there's the Detroit mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick. He got pardoned as well. He was doing like 20 years. You know about him? There was like corruption, bribery charges. Got locked up, and he's out as well.